Today's May 16th. The title of today's quote is Hungry Ego. Ego has a big appetite. The more you feed it, the hungrier it becomes. So, when I'm referring to ego here, I mean the individual's desire to be honored, to be recognized, to be praised, to be put on a pedestal. That's one aspect of ego. We discussed yesterday another aspect of ego, which is the need to be right. So here, in this quote, I'm referring to, I was thinking when I wrote this quote of the need to be honored, the need to be praised, or what I like to refer to as the inflated ego. The ego wants to be better, wants to think of himself as greater, sometimes even think of himself as infallible. He can't make mistakes, or almost perfect, or perfect most of the time. And when you come to spiritual life, you're actually coming, so to speak, to deflate your ego. But it can happen that even within spiritual life, we see opportunities for inflating the ego. And unfortunately, we might take advantage of those opportunities. And therefore, Krishna consciousness then, so-called Krishna consciousness, then becomes a vehicle for inflating the false ego, which is very unfortunate. It's a trap, and certainly not why we're supposed to be engaged in devotional service. So at least we should understand the nature of the ego is it's looking for gratification in terms of praise and honor. And we have to be very careful that our devotional service is not motivated by the desire to achieve or receive recognition from others. And that tendency is very strong. It kind of comes to the forefront in subtle ways, unknowingly, not always known to us, but as far as possible, become aware of your motives. Why are you doing something? And pure devotional service means your motive should be to please Guru and Krishna. So we want to be aware if the motive is to gain some control or power, position or honor. And be aware. Be aware means once we become aware, then we purify that desire. We detach from that desire. Now, this doesn't mean that being appreciated for some service we've done is wrong. A lot of devotees will want to appreciate us. It's all about how you take it. If your motive was not to be honored, then when you're appreciated, you'll take it more as a confirmation that devotees were pleased and you should continue doing this service. And it will often make you very humble to be appreciated. If your motive in doing the service was to get some honor, then likely that appreciation will inflate your ego and will be unhealthy for you. So praise does not necessarily have to be unhealthy. Praise can humble us. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta said, when we're praised, we can think that these are qualities which I should develop, or the devotee is telling me that you should develop this quality. Oh, Prabhu, you're so good at this. And we think, yes, this is something that I should become good at. Oh, Prabhu, you have this characteristic. Yes, this is a characteristic I should develop. We can think that way. Or we can think, it is Krishna's mercy on me that I have any ability or talent or whatever the devotee is praising me for. So it can humble me as long as my motive is pure. So we all need to feel valuable. We all need to feel that our service is meaningful. And that's not pride. But if we are looking for it, if we're positioning ourselves to get meaning out of our life from others, then that's a problem. That's not what Krishna consciousness is about.